When we think of Snoop Dogg, the image that often comes to mind is that of a laid-back, smooth-talking rapper, shrouded in a haze of charisma and cannabis smoke. But beneath this iconic public persona lies a complex psychological tapestry, woven with the threads of motivation, pressure, and carefully curated image. Snoop's presence in the spotlight is not just a testament to his talent, but to the intricate dance between his true self and the mask he presents to the world. In the realm of the Enneagram, Snoop Dogg appears to navigate the waters of Type 9, known as the peacemaker. This type values inner and outer peace, often seeking harmony and avoiding conflict. Yet in Snoop's case, his public persona suggests a more nuanced chase, a pursuit of connection and acceptance through his art and public image. The core motivation here is not just to maintain peace, but to be recognized and embraced for the unique flavor he brings to the music industry. His laid-back demeanor might be an outward expression of the peacemaker's desire to avoid disruption, yet it also serves as a tool to draw people into his world. Understanding Snoop's formative ecosystem helps illuminate why this persona resonates so deeply. Growing up in Long Beach, California, Snoop was no stranger to the harsh realities of street life. The music industry, with its own set of pressures and expectations, became a stage where Snoop could craft a persona that straddled the line between authenticity and marketability. The industry rewards the laid-back, cool vibe he exudes, yet punishes deviation from this established image. In this way, the hip-hop rap icon's universe serves both as a playground and a battlefield, forcing Snoop to constantly calibrate his public image against the tides of public expectation. Snoop's relationships further compound this dynamic. Within the industry, he's formed alliances that bolster his brand, yet these connections are not without their complications. Rivalries and friendships alike shape his path, each relationship demanding a different facet of Snoop's persona. His romantic image, too, is carefully curated, often portraying him as the quintessential lover who is cool yet deeply invested. This role requires a delicate balance, as any slip could fracture the persona that has been so meticulously maintained. Here, the public mask and private pressure create a tension that is both fascinating and fraught. While audiences see a relaxed icon, Snoop is often navigating the unseen pressures to remain relevant and relatable. The persona that the public rewards is not always the true reflection of his inner world, and this disparity can lead to a form of cognitive dissonance. The role demands not only consistency but also the ability to adapt without losing the essence that makes him iconic. Yet, the gifts of his persona can also become traps. The very traits that make Snoop endearing, his charisma, his humor, his seeming nonchalance, can also become the shackles that restrict him. His journey is a testament to Jungian shadow work, where embracing both the light and dark aspects of oneself is necessary for true integration. The shadow, in Snoop's case, might be the fear of irrelevance, the anxiety of losing connection, or the pressure to constantly perform. As viewers, we are invited to reflect on our own lives. How often do we, like Snoop, hide behind a mask that the world loves yet feels distant from our true selves? In a world that rewards certain personas while punishing others, Snoop Dogg's story is a universal tale of identity negotiation, a dance between being and appearing. In closing, we leave with a question. How do we find harmony between the roles we play and the selves we wish to be? This is the journey of Snoop Dogg, and perhaps it is our journey too. The persona of Snoop Dogg, or more intimately Calvin Broadus Jr., invites us to delve into the complexities of an Enneagram Type 7 with a 6-wing, the enthusiast, driven by a core desire for freedom and a deep-seated fear of being trapped in emotional pain. The archetypal trickster finds home in his energy, challenging norms, playing with cultural boundaries and injecting humor into serious spaces. Yet beneath the surface lies a subtype of Social 7, compelling him to seek validation within the community, often through collaboration and shared ventures. The dichotomy between his public persona and private self is a rich tapestry of Jungian archetypes. The mentor archetype occasionally emerges when Snoop guides the younger generation, as seen in his support of rising artists and his role in youth football coaching. This mentor role allows him to offer wisdom gained from his journey through the peaks and valleys of fame, a gift to those who walk similar paths. However, the shadow archetype looms, revealing his anxiety about relevancy, a constant specter for any celebrated figure. Snoop's growth and stress lines on the Enneagram wheel further illustrate this intricate dance. When he leans into his growth path, moving towards the Type 5 investigator, we witness a Snoop who is introspective, deeply curious, and able to embrace solitude for personal growth. This is the Snoop that engages in ventures beyond music, whether it's his foray into business with his cannabis brand or television endeavors, each requiring a cerebral approach and strategic detachment. Conversely, under stress, Snoop might spiral into the less desirable traits of a Type 1 perfectionist, critical of himself and others, rigid in his approach, and overwhelmed by the pressure to maintain his empire. These stress-induced behaviors can manifest in public disputes or controversies, moments where the mask of the relaxed icon slips to reveal a more human vulnerability. Yet, throughout these oscillations, Snoop's root motivation remains a pursuit of joy, a quintessential trait of the Type 7. He is ever in search of the next adventure, the next creative outlet, the next experience to add to his life's narrative. This search is not just a quest for novelty, but a deeper yearning for connection and meaning. His collaborations across genres and media are not merely career moves, but expressions of his unyielding belief in the boundless potential of creativity. Let's not forget the role of the shapeshifter, a trait Snoop embodies with ease. His ability to transition from rapper to reggae artist, actor to entrepreneur, displays a fluidity that keeps audiences intrigued. This adaptability is not just a career strategy, but a psychological necessity, an ongoing reinvention that keeps the fear of stagnation at bay. Through this psychological lens, we observe Snoop's narrative as a microcosm of larger societal themes. His journey exemplifies the universal struggle of maintaining authenticity while navigating an ever-watchful world. The tension between individual desires and societal expectations often results in the creation of multiple selves, each vying for dominance. As we explore these layers, we are reminded of the archetypal hero's journey, where the call to adventure leads to trials and tribulations that are both external and internal. For Snoop, this journey has been one of navigating the shadows of addiction, legal battles, and the weight of expectation. His resilience in the face of adversity is a testament to the hero's ability to rise from the ashes, to integrate lessons from the trials faced and emerge transformed. Snoop Dogg's narrative is a living exploration of shadow integration, a constant balancing act of light and dark, seen and unseen. In him, we see the trickster's charm, the mentor's wisdom, and the hero's journey, all intertwined within a complex psychological and cultural ecosystem. As we watch him evolve, we are provided not just with entertainment, but with a mirror, a reflection of our desires, fears, and the multifaceted nature of human identity. In observing Snoop, we are encouraged to question our own journeys. Are we merely playing the roles expected of us, or are we daring to carve paths guided by our true selves? The resonance of his story lies in its universality, reminding us that the quest for authenticity is one we all share. Each step a dance between the person we are and the person we aspire to become.